Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Connecticut Sun. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
Well, one thing you really enjoy as a new season takes shape, seeing those players who've made the leap.
Well, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And that's certainly the case in this league, where the talent and skill level continue to elevate.
And for us diehards, witnessing the young blood staking their claim to greatness is truly something special.
Go. And it's going to be the Wings off the tip. Screen by Hines Allen. Down low. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in.
The inside-outside game of Hines Allen. It's a work of art. It is just so much fun to watch.
Marina Mabry on the wing. Charles. Pass to Nelson Adota. To the middle. A nice shot by Charles.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And it's the Wings ball. About 1 minute played here so far in the first. Becker's no good.
Yeah, she's got a great stroke. I mean, that one almost dropped.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot of times that she'll hit those shots no matter how tight the D is.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Miller. Now Beckers. 6 to shoot. Inside. A rebound by Charles.
When the Wings won the 2025 draft lottery, there was no doubt about who they'd be taking.
No, zero. It was always going to be Paige Beckers, a franchise-changing talent. Beckers brings tons of fanfare, and she's expected to make a major immediate impact.
Beckers outside. From downtown. The rebound by Charles. Here's Nelson Adota. Misses from short range.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pass to Hines Allen. Mabry comes with the double team. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Charles. And they double up Tina Charles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Now here's Beckers. It's Diamond Miller on the wing. Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Rivers. And she uses the glass on the layup.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Beckers. They need this. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Marina Mabry on the wing. Outside Charles. And here's Nelson Adota. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Dallas with the ball. Trailing by 5. Outside Miller. A rebound by Charles.
I don't know what she was thinking about on that shot, but that's just not smart basketball.
Not at all. She shouldn't have even considered taking that shot.
Now here's Mabry. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Pass to Miller. Becker's outside. Shoots from the baseline. A rebound by Charles.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Now Mabry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Miller. She gets that one.
I tell you what, Miller is a walking mismatch on the offensive end, especially foul line down.
And so here's Connecticut. It's a 5-point game. Out to the wing. Left side, Charles. Dallas with the rebound. Becker's outside. Nailed from three-point land.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, her offense will be there for them.
And so here's Connecticut. Outside Charles. Pass to Nelson Adota. Now here's Charles. Just 5-2. Rivers. And again, Connecticut no good.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Beckers. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from outside.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Pass to Charles. Over Hines Allen. Charles, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Dallas trailing here. Outside Miller. And again, it's the wings from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Charles, covered by Hines Allen. Here's Nelson Adota. The shot goes in. First of the night, she is 1 for 3 to start the contest.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Three-pointer Beckers. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Now here's Mabry. Tight defense on her. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Here's Beckers. She's got 9. Pass to Harris. Here's Hines Allen. 6 on the shot clock.
Siegrist.
And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Love that focus from Siegrist.
On the 3rd pick in the 2023 draft, Maddie Siegrist struggled a bit as a rookie, and that's not uncommon.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough adjustment, right? Scored under 4 points per game, but she really improved in year 2, averaging 9 points, rebounding better, and looking way more comfortable out there.
Look at this Sun roster. There are a lot of new faces.
A leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
And Allen gets it to go.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pass to Siegrist. And another miss by Dallas.
Great rebound there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far. Let's see if they can change that.
Yeah, a little disparity there in the rebounding numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. We'll see if it evens out.
Here's Allen. Here's Marshall, covered by Harris. Buries the long-range jumper.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now Berger.
Shoots the 3. First shot by James. No good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Hartley outside. Allen. 5 on the clock. Here's Marshall. Dallas with the rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Harris. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sun ahead, leading by 3. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
I love the effort on the glass right out of the gate from them.
And it takes effort from all 5 players to get a rebounding advantage like this.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Berger with it.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to James. Misses the baby hook.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Now here's Hartley.
And here's Lindsay Allen from the arc.
That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3. Now here's Harris. She's guarded by Hartley. Pass to Siegrist. Berger. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 3. Harris can't hit.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Now here's Hartley. Pulls up. And again, it's Connecticut.
Speedy shot by Hartley on the catch and shoots, putting it up just moments after getting the pass.
And here's Harris. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Pass to James. From past the arc, Marshall grabs the board. The Sun leading. Hartley. This one for three. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They're now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Segrist outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Dialed in from distance. Segrist proving how effective she is from downtown.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Marshall. To the left wing. Here's Hartley. And another three for Connecticut.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Count that one.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Hartley outside. Marshall. Allen. Covered by Berger. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Allen. 6 points for her. Launches it. The rebound by Harris. Dallas trailing here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Good work there as it goes.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Here's Hartley. She's got 8. Pass to Allen. To the inside. Edwards. Basket good off the assist from Lindsey Allen.
Didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Now Harris. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Dallas calls timeout.
Sun on D. Pass to Beckers. Back to Miller. Oop, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
And she makes the first.
Tons of changes for the Sun during this past offseason, but a familiar face returns in Tina Charles.
Yeah, she started her career in Connecticut, the first overall pick in the 2010 draft. She won an MVP with the Sun in 2012. Charles, though, last played for Connecticut in 2013.
And she makes both free throws.
Last season was a disappointment for Dallas as they missed the playoffs.
Well, they were last in defensive rating, and as you can expect, that's really hurt them. They made a lot of moves in the offseason, though, losing 3 of their top 4 scorers, so this year's probably going to be a different story.
Guarded by Beckers.
Outside Charles.
Shot clock at 2.
A shot by Nelson Adota, no good.
On the wing, Paige Beckers.
She's guarded by Hartley. Rivers. And again, no good by Connecticut.
Now here's Miller.
She's guarded by Hartley. Down it goes, her third basket. She's now 3 for 4.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
And here's Connecticut. 6-point lead. Charles the screen. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Outside Miller. Beckers.
Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Timeout call to Suns.
When we talk about consistently good franchises, the Sun are always in the conversation.
It's been 8 straight years of getting to at least the second round. 7 of those 8 years a winning record. Despite a couple finals appearances, they're still looking for that first WNBA title.
Here's Nelson Adota. Mabry. Miller defending. Tries a 3. Ooh, no luck on that one. Dallas trailing here.
Pass to Beckers.
Now Hines Allen. Screen by Hines Allen. 5 to shoot. Here's Miller. No good with the layup.
Nice effort anyway to change your shot, to get it around the defender. Maybe next time.
Pass to Mabry. Now Charles. Covered by Hines Allen. Tries from the block. And again, Connecticut no good.
Back to Miller. On the wing, Paige Beckers.
Here's the pick. Here's the three. Ball stolen.
Guarded by Beckers.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's Beckers.
12 points for her. Pass to Hines Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Miller.
Just 5 on the clock. Over Mabry. And the basket by Miller.
You know, they started the game shooting well from outside. I'm a bit surprised they haven't continued to test the hot hand from out there.
Yeah, test the hot hand. You're right. I say strap some wings on that basketball and let those triples fly.
Here's Nelson Adota.
Guarded by Beckers.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Dallas with the rebound.
Miller with it.
That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
Gotta admire how effortlessly Miller can take over games. She's doing anything she wants out there.
Now here's Mabry. Not a lot of room. Charles. Hines Allen with the swat.
Beckers outside. Pass to Miller.
Right block shot. That one, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they've battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy. Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
It's Diamond Miller on the wing.
From outside, off the mark. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Down low. The 11-footer. Again, Tina Charles missing. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Sun ahead up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. One player who's been getting it done is Tina Charles.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. Inside, here's Nelson Adota. Hines Allen pulls it in.
And like a few other current players, Maisha Hines Allen broke out at the 2020 Wubble.
Yeah, there were lots of players opting out of that season. Hines Allen got more playing time. And that season, I think it showed off the incredible depth of this league, proving that all some players like a Hines Allen need is just a chance to play.
Miller can't get it to go.
The Sun leading. Pass to Mabry.
Nelson Adota. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
You know, I like it when Mabry looks to share the ball. It helps with this team's chemistry.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Now here's Hines Allen. Picked by Deckers. Hines Allen with it. Picked up by Mabry. Paige Deckers from outside. Nelson Adota with the rebound. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Outside Charles. Right side Mabry. The three. A shot by Nelson Adota, no good.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Pass to Miller.
Outside Hines Allen. Beckers. Screen by Hines Allen. Fires from deep. And it's Beckers with the trifecta.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Nelson Adota. Charles, covered by Hines Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Screen by Hines Allen. Pass to Beckers. Outside Miller. Launches a three. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Clock at 6. Charles. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
And the Sun call time here. And going forward, do you guys think the Wings have the best backcourt in the WNBA?
No doubt. They just might, guys. This is the brightest guard pairing in the league. You got the first overall pick in Paige Beckers as a generational talent. Then you're going to throw in former scoring champ Arike Ogunbowale. I mean, how do you stop that duo?
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mabry, Miller defending. Pass to Nelson Adota. To the paint. Here's Charles. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. great team basketball on display right now.
Now here's Beckers.
15 points in the game. Rejected by Tina Charles. Knocked away to the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Now here's Hines Allen. Up top Beckers.
It's stolen by Mabry. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Pass to Miller.
Hines Allen. Screen by Hines Allen. Three-pointer Beckers. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, and that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Now here's Mabry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Charles no good. Dallas with the ball. Trailing by 10.
All into her late 30s. Tina Charles continues to be one of the best scorers in the league.
I mean, it's just incredible how she's aged. Charles led the league in scoring during her 11th season in the WNBA.
To the wing on the left. Here's Charles. And again, it's Connecticut.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Beckers.
She's got 15. Pass to Hines Allen. Here's Miller. Nelson Adota with the rebound. And here's Connecticut. And here's Mabry.
Guarded by Beckers.
Outside Mabry. Shot clock at 5.
Shoots over Beckers. Mabry misses.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Pass to Beckers. Pass to Miller.
Jacks up a 3.
Rebounded by Mabry.
Eventually, I think she'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Charles. Mabry Guarded by Beckers. And here's Nelson Adota. Hines Allen pulls it in. Pass to Miller. They set a pick. Now here's Beckers. Takes the three. He can't hit that time. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Paige Beckers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Back to Miller. Pass to Hines Allen. Mabry comes with the double team. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, when they hit her with the double team, I like that awareness she had to just know that one of her teammates was going to be open.
The Sun with the lead. Outside Charles. Now Mabry. Here's Nelson Adota. 6 points for her. Rivers misses the wing jumper.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Hines Allen. Outside Miller. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first three of the half, there might be more in store.
And Connecticut has possession. It's a 5-point game. Guarded by Beckers. Rivers. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beckers outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Rebounded by the Sun. The three is up. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sun ahead, leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Pass to Segrist. Now James. And it's good for 2.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Charles, covered by Segrist. And they double up Tina Charles. And here's Lindsey Allen from the arc.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Here's James. Off target at the rim.
He only got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Charles, shot's good.
And this is who Charles is. A scorer who takes pride in shouldering the offensive load. She's a leader.
Beckers. She's guarded by Hartley. Segrist outside. Over Charles. Segrist misses. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the inside. It's stolen by Segrist. Pass to Berger. Right wing. Now here's Harris. Guarded by Charles. Inside. And Harris gets it to go.
soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Pass to Charles.
The kick out to Allen.
Kept alive. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
And here the Sun. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to Charles. Drops one in from the wing.
It's not just close in. Charles also flourishes in the mid-range. Unfair to stop.
Up top, Beckers.
She's guarded by Hartley.
Pass to Berger.
Just 4 to shoot.
Segrist
uses the glass to finish the layup.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Here's Allen. There's the 3.
The rebound by Segrist.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
Here's Harris. No good from 11 feet. The Sun on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Right side, Edwards.
They set the screen. Rebound, Dallas. Now here's Harris.
Beckers outside.
Pass to Harris. To tie it up.
Edwards grabs the miss.
And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
And now the Wings fast break. And that one's good. James.
Yeah, and the floor really opened up for her there.
And that was not a good reaction from the defense.
Yeah, they look real slow.
Now Hartley. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Wings.
On Thursday, they continue on the road trip, heading out to Chicago to take on the Sky.
And looking at the Storm matchup, that'll be game number 8 for them on the schedule. You know, you can kind of sense they're starting to get into a rhythm as a team.
So it's Dallas now. They trail by 1.
Up top, Beckers.
Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket.
Guarded by Beckers.
Pass to Mabry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Connecticut no good.
And here's Beckers. Back to Miller.
Six to shoot.
Beckers outside.
To take the lead. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Marina Mabry on the wing. Charles. And here's Nelson Adota. Looking to end the drought. Misses at the rim.
Beckers outside.
And the Sun pushing it up now. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dallas trailing here. Outside, Hines Allen.
Pass to Miller. Now here's Beckers.
Just 5 to shoot. The Sun pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now Nelson Adota, covered by Hines Allen. Offensive board, out of bounds. It'll go to the wings.
Also to Dallas.
Beckers with it. Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
Coach saw that the players were getting a little run down out there. The timeout should give them a little energy back.
Hines Allen, guarded by Charles. Got a hand on it. Pass to Mabry. Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Charles.
I admire Charles's business-like approach on the boards. She's relentless about keeping possessions alive.
Now here's Beckers.
Lets the 3 fly. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that. She's been their best rebounder today, no doubt.
Well, the numbers back that up, too. I mean, she brought her lunch pail with her today, and she has gone to work.
Now here's Beckers.
And there's the pick to the paint. They need this. Rebounded by the Sun. Pass to Mabry. Down low. Here's Charles. It's good.
A reliable interior scoring option. Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Now here's Beckers.
Guarded closely. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team foul. At the line for the Wings, Louisa Geisesletter. 2 shots.
And that hurts as she doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. Does get the second one. And that trims the lead to 6.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Charles. No
good there off the double clutch.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Pass to Beckers.
To the inside. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Maybe the number one sign of a go-to player, Hines Allen nailing the big-time bucket.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They need to score quickly.
No time to waste.
And that's collected by Tina Charles. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Two shots.
Good on the first. And that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Hines Allen, guarded by Charles.
Pass to Beckers.
So we get to see the Sun get the win here. This was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Yeah, they faced some challenges, but held firm when they needed to. Defensively, offensively, effectively locking down the W.
And that's a wrap, everyone.